Hey y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl, the Hippie Healer, and we're gonna get into some night owl messages. A sign that I want to finish off with because my storage space ain't gonna allow me to do more than 3 signs in a day. I just don't know why TikTok don't be, rocking with the girl, but it just don't. So Sagittarius will be the last zodiac sign that I channel for tonight. Excuse my nail, I broke it earlier. I don't gotta, my appointment's not till Monday. I gotta show up how I gotta show up. So it is what it is. Let's get into these messages then. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, other brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? I don't know why I just got nudged to pull from a different deck for y'all than I just did for Capricorn and Aquarius. Don't know why my spirit nudged me here, but it did. So I'm going to use 2 different decks for y'all. Okay. Hold on. Let me pause while I sage them real quick. I want to sage the cards. Alright, cool. Let's see what's going on. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Please take what resonates to you in your situation and leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. Also, keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so it can apply to past, present, or future. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. Jeez. All right. It says, you're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay, Sagittarius, it's very much so about you stepping into your own power and creating your own path. Yeah, you're very much so the leader. You're not a follower. Spirit is saying it's time for you to act like that. It says, stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. So if this ain't a message, for some of y'all, it's like you're being guided to break free from the crowd. Or maybe just to kind of get yourself out of a space of like caring too much about other people's opinions. Maybe you're not a follower, but you're very much so influenced by things that people may say or think about you. It's so crazy because I got a Sagittarius friend and I'm like, that's not her at all. But some people, that is something that they struggle with, It also says, stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. This is coming up a lot for people. This came up for my Capricorns as well. And I just heard, like, what I heard once I pulled that card was like, you're not a victim of your circumstances or your choices. It's just, I've been explaining to literally every sign. It's coming up a lot. I think a lot of people are just being hard on themselves right now, and it makes sense. We're in an energy of like a retrograde. So it's like retrogrades tend to make old things come up. It can be you, like, maybe a decision that you made that you felt like wasn't the right decision. Old relationships start coming back around. Old emotions that you thought maybe you got past start coming back up. But understand that you're not a victim of your circumstances or your decisions. It's really a part of the human experience to make bad decisions sometimes, to make good decisions. It's duality and everything. Light, dark, it's just what it is. And I'm a firm believer that sometimes, like, what I was just saying to Capricorn is sometimes you have to make wrong decisions to kind of sit and reflect. Like, if you just think about it, like if you lived a life where everything was just always went right, what would you learn? You would learn nothing. Like, even when it comes to the lessons, you learn your lessons in darkness. You tend to not even look for lessons. Like, if everything is going right in your life, what lessons are you looking for? You don't have a lesson to look for. So it's like the dark times, the bad decisions, there's a lot of growth that happens within those situations. So stop looking over it like, damn, I fucked up so bad. No, actually you needed to make that decision. Sometimes it's like you have to do things to fix your vision. You get what I'm saying? Or to course correct. You know, shit like that. But anyway, it says when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay, so some of y'all can be finding like maybe a new passion or something like that, or something that you're interested in embarking on, and maybe it doesn't look like anything that you've done up until this point. That's okay. Maybe it's something completely different than what people know you for. Spirit is asking for you to do it anyway. Fuck anybody's opinion, what they might think, whatever it may be. Listen to, it says, this is your life to live. This is your life to love and live. Picture that. Like, really imagine that, right? If you went your whole life so worried about what other people may think or how other people may view you, that you're like breathing some of your last breaths and you think to yourself, and I think that's what has always been my fuel to just do shit despite what other people may think about me. It's like I couldn't imagine being on my deathbed and like, damn, I always wanted to do this and I always wanted to do that, but I didn't do it because I was scared that other people might judge me or what they might think. What? Like, what? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay? So Sagittarius, it's time to live your life to the fullest. Just period, point blank. Anyway, it says, you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. For some of you, you know, there may be something that you're holding on to in regards to something that you feel like somebody did to you. And Spirit is asking for you to forgive, not for the other person, but for you. And understand that forgiveness don't gotta look like reconciliation. Forgiveness don't gotta look like I have to talk to you another day in my life. I'm forgiving you so I don't have to carry the pain, the heartache, the dis-ease within my body, because it's not serving me. It's not serving me in a positive way. Okay? And for some of you, you need to forgive yourself. You know, there may be a decision that you made and you're beating yourself up about it, and you need to forgive yourself for it. Tell me more, Spirit, so you can free yourself. It says you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. You're like putting yourself in a level of like a mental energetic imprisonment just based off by not forgiving somebody or forgiving yourself. Mental, energetic, emotional prison. It says give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Yeah, give yourself some credit. Some of y'all, you're fixating too much on the negative things. You're fixating so much on maybe a decision you're looking at like as the wrong decision, versus taking the time to give yourself credit for how many times you showed up for yourself and other people, and you were selfless. You get what I'm saying? Learn to be more kind and compassionate with yourself. Also, some of you all need to, and I've said this to every sign at this point, incorporate a practice of saying positive affirmations to yourself. When you start your day, before you touch your phone, start speaking life into yourself. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am worthy. I am loved. I am whole. I am whatever. You know, your I ams may sound differently than mine, but just do it. It says, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Oh my God, did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? And y'all, I don't pull cards. Like, I let my cards fly out. Like, Spirit is adamant on for some of y'all to really take the time to make a perspective shift. You're robbing yourself of your own joy by focusing more on the negative in your life and not the positive in your life. I'm going to close out with some messages from the universe. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. Clear and concise messages for my Sagittarius. What is it that you want them to hear to close out this reading? What is it that you want them to hear to close out this reading? It says, if you want to be more successful in your life, your priority should be to focus on your mindset, on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Focus on the things that you're trying to attract in your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, even in situations where it's like, oh, well, I would hate for this to happen, or I'd hate for that to happen. No, think about what you want to happen. Because it's like you're creating the energy where you're attracting what you don't want by focusing on the shit you don't want versus focusing on the things that you do want. You get what I'm saying? So, Sagittarius, you're definitely being asked to basically take some time to do a perspective shift, Change your way of thinking about things. And mind you, we all fall victim of having a negative mindset from time to time. But my biggest thing that I like to do is when you see one of those negative thoughts creep up, say thank you but no thank you and keep it pushing. I love y'all. Till next time. Peace out.